Hi everybody and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. This is just a short update video. If you are watching Visit Fylde Coast regularly, you'll know that we've kept talking about the Wyre Beach Management Project. And I've just been down on the water's edge doing some various things. And as I've made my way back to the footpath to come up off the beach onto the promenade, this beach is just flabbergasting me. And if you are a regular viewer, you'll have heard this 100 times already, so I'm sorry, but this is for the people who don't really sort of understand. So I'm just walking back in a little bit of a loop because I'm going to show you how much this beach has eroded. And you've probably seen on my websites, YouTube, social media, Gazette, etc., that the council are just about to start a beach management job whereby they're going to stabilise the beach against the seawall and stop it from being undermined and eroded, and help to reduce overtopping and flooding. And this is exactly why it's being done, and it can't be done soon enough, quite frankly, because the beach is unbelievably worn away. So the council Fylde Beach are going to dig the sand out against the seawall here, and they're going to put the big rocks down across that way, across the edge of the seawall, from the cafe, which is that building there, to the water outfall pipe at the side of Russell School, which is just down there. And that's going to protect this old seawall from being undermined and being eroded. And it's going to stabilise the beach and stop the beach from disappearing, because if you've been down here recently, you'll know it's disappearing. So currently we've got a beautiful sandy beach, which is very nice, if not much use. And this drop at the side of the seawall is where the problem lies, because this old seawall just curves underneath the beach here. It just curves like that and stops in nothingness. So there's no sheet piles, there's no reinforcement, there's no rocks, there's nothing at the end of the concrete. And as you can see, the beach is being eroded, so there's just this little bit left now, this little triangle. So if that gets cut out, it's going to be windy on Sunday, so if that gets cut out and washed away, we're down to beach level up against the sea wall, which then means that this sea wall is getting more and more vulnerable to being eroded. And if it gets eroded, it's vulnerable to collapse. So if the beach gets washed away to the point that it can get underneath the wall, it potentially will, collapse. And we really don't want that, do we? So you can see here that there's a bank of pebble and shingle that's leant up against the sea wall, which is ideal, but there's nothing underneath it to make it stop there. There's nothing underneath it to stop it from being washed away. So if there is a big storm anytime soon, that lot will go. It will just get cut out by the tide, and it will go up northwards. So that's why the beach management project is being done. And I know a lot of people are not happy about Jubilee Gardens being used, and I can understand why, but unfortunately it's Hobson's choice. That is the only remaining place left to put the site compound. And you can see when you stand here, I'm about 5'6", and my head is well below the height of the sea wall. So let's just keep our fingers crossed, shall we, and hope and pray that there aren't any bad storms. So I thought, bearing in mind it is so pronounced and it's such an obvious example of why it's got to be done, I would just do a very, very quick update, and there is a full video which explains in detail where we're up to and what the project is. And oh, doggy brought me his ball, look. Hello. Go on. It's gone. A quick update about what the problem is and what the solution is and why it's got to be done. And like I said, there is a full video that you can watch about the compound, the planning application, what's being done, how it's going to be done, and everything that you want to know. So I'll pop the link to that in the description below. You have a nice weekend now. See you later. Bye.